Most of us know the basics of selling books online. We know to go to Canva and design the journal and then upload it onto our selling platform, for instance, Amazon KDP. However, what we struggle with is how do we get those books sold? And that is exactly why I'm here. And so in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to get your first 100 book sales, be it on Amazon KDP or any other platform. So in this video, we're talking about how do we get those books on Amazon KDP sold. And so the very first strategy that I want to share with you is optimization. So no matter where you are selling or what you're selling, optimization is going to be the key to getting sales. You need to ensure that the keywords that buyers are searching for matches what your book is. And once you have mastered the strategies of optimization, then I guarantee you that your book sales are going to skyrocket. Now, I understand that it can be difficult to learn optimization, but I do have several videos here on my YouTube channel that walk you through a basic blueprint of getting started. It is super beginner friendly, and so go ahead and check the recommended videos if you want more information on optimization. If we're talking Amazon KDP, then optimization comes in your book title, your book description, and those 7 keyword slots that they give to you. And now we are on to tip number 2. Now, tip number 2 is going to work for you depending on your need and your purpose. If your purpose is to start a business that is completely print on demand, you do not want to have a social media, you do not want anyone in your network or your family members to know that you have this book, this journal, or this planner, then go ahead and skip on to tip number 3. And so tip number 2 is to go ahead and actually activate and engage your community. If you wrote an awesome journal, say a Bible journal, or if you wrote an awesome planner for teachers, then you want to go ahead and activate your network by sharing your product with others. So if you believe you have an awesome teacher planner, then go ahead and share it with the teachers at your school. Post a link on Facebook, send it in your family group, send it in your church group. Go ahead and activate your network, spread the word that you have this amazing product so you can go ahead and get your first sales. This is also going to allow you to get your first reviews. So if your network absolutely loves your product, then they're going to go ahead and give you a review and you don't even need to ask for it. Of course, your network is not going to be your long-term buyers, but it's really nice to get some solid feedback from people who would actually benefit from using your product. And so tip number 2 is really just to tap into your network, try to build up some reviews from people you know, and go ahead and get your first couple of sales. Now, tip number 3 to get your first book sales is really about going wide. So I want you to stop thinking about the selling platform. Stop thinking about Amazon KDP and hoping for Amazon to sell your books. Stop thinking about Lulu and how nobody is on Lulu's marketplace to even purchase your book to begin with. And start thinking about, how can I sell my own book? How can I get more eyes on this valuable piece of content that I created, that I'm offering in this body of work? So if again, you have an amazing teacher planner, perhaps you need to go ahead and create a social media profile, create a website, create a blog, share strategies for teachers to improve their planning routine. Let teachers know how much planning has benefited you and how it has absolutely transformed your classroom. Get out there, share your story, and connect that story to your product. Now, again, this goes back to your goals. If your goal is to have a print-on-demand business where nobody knows who you are or nobody knows your name, then you can still do this, but make sure that it's a faceless journey, right? So you're still utilizing social media, but the brand is the product and not necessarily you and who you are or what your career is. And so I encourage every single person that I talk to in my coaching sessions to get on social media, to spread the word. And that is exactly what I'm saying to you as well. So, tip number 4 is running ads. So, if the social media thing is not going to work for you, if activating your network is not going to work for you, then you absolutely must tap into ads. And again, we're talking about getting your first 100 sales. Now, it does take some time for what we talked about in tip number 1 in terms of optimization. So, optimizing with those keywords, it does take some time for that to work. Of course, the algorithm needs to pick up on the fact that you just published this book. And think about the fact that there are hundreds of books being published each and every day, perhaps thousands of books being published each and every day. So it does take time for the algorithm to pick up on the fact that you just put out this amazing book. So, tip number 2 and 3 was a way for the algorithm to view your book as worthy, right? Because you're bringing traffic to your own book, and that is only going to help your book's rankings. So, if you're not interested in 2 or 3, then 4 is for you to run some ads. Now, it's really easy to get started with Amazon ads, but of course, your ads are not going to go anywhere if you don't have the correct keywords to begin with. And so that actually brings us to the very last one, which is tip number 5. And tip number 5 is to conduct an audit. And an audit can be something that you conduct yourself. So you look at your book, you look at your keywords, and you really try to find out how you can improve. You can also do an audit by getting someone external to take a look at your book, take a look at your keywords, and let you know how you can improve. And so auditing is a great strategy to employ. It is a strategy that all businesses employ. You absolutely have to audit or look at your analytics and find ways to improve. So this is a strategy worth mastering. Now, if you're not able to conduct your own audits and you want someone to walk you through an audit, I do have live sessions where I can audit your books and we can be in a live session so you can pick up on the strategies so you can start doing these audits yourself. You can also book an audit with me where you do not have to show up for a live session. So I conduct the audit and then I send you a written report letting you know the recommendations for improvement. And so again, tip number 5 is to conduct an audit. Look at where you are and how you can improve. So if you are interested in learning how to do your own audit or having someone do an audit for you, then I encourage you to go ahead and click the link that is going to be up here. It's also going to be in my description, and book that session with me. Again, this can be a live audit where I'm walking you through, or it can be an audit where I do it and send you that written report. So I encourage you to go ahead and look at your books and see what you need to improve so you can start seeing your sales today. And so that is pretty much it for this video. These are my 5 tips on how to get your first 100 sales. And these tips work if you're selling on Amazon KDP or even if you're selling on your own website. And so keyword optimization is not just for Amazon KDP. This also works if you're selling your books on your own website. You need to make sure that you're optimizing for search engines. So if somebody goes onto Google and they search something, they're actually going to land on your book. And so that is really it for this video. My name is Shanice. If you have enjoyed this, I hope that you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stick around for anything else that my channel has to offer to you. Bye!